make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me. I got you wrapped around my finger, but don't you try to call me tomorrow. There's nothing personal in having a little fun. You wait and see if it's worth your while. So give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Baby.
Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? Good evening to everyone. We're in another episode of Chat with Mick, and tonight we have Cecil Wong Chung, the managing partner and senior accountant of CMC Legacy Group and CMC Consultants. Hi, Cecil.
Hi, good evening. Nice to see you again, Mick.
How are you doing?
Good. Thank you for having me tonight.
Thank you. Welcome to our show, Chat with Mick. And you're the second person that I have on my show.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And so tonight we're going to talk about CMC Group, CMC Legacy Group, and CMC Consultants, right? And we're gonna find out a little bit more about you and your personal side. Who is Cecil Wong Chung? So do you guys want to know who Cecil Wong Chung is? If you guys want to find out who Cecil Wong Chung is, just comment below and actually hashtag Cecil. And for those of you who are watching live, hashtag live. And if you're watching the replay, hashtag replay. And if you're ready, just hashtag Cecil. Yeah, because I'm excited to find out more about you and your personal life and what makes you the accountant with a heartbeat.
Yes. Actually, it happens long time ago with one of my clients who was suffering from cancer. And one day when we were discussing or, go over her wills, her documents and everything else, and she held my hand and she said, you know what? You're my accountant and you're the accountant with a heartbeat. And at first, I didn't know what she meant by that. So in my mind, I said, well, yeah, I do have a heartbeat because I'm breathing, I'm alive, and I'm still around. But over time, I realized that it meant something else. So we came about with this image with a cup that says accountant with a heartbeat, and with the image of pretty much a heart. And it can be, it may meant something else to other people, but for us, it means faith, love, and hope.
Yes, and those three words are really very important. I know they're very symbolic because I've heard those three words in the last, let's say, 3 to 4 days, especially with our good friend Mark's passing. That those words, faith, love, and hope, were mentioned a lot in the last 3 days. And so I just wanted to find out, can you give us a background of how you started and why did you choose accounting or accountancy, or why did accountancy choose you?
Yes, I always tell everybody I'm the number lady. I love to count, and I love to count numbers, not only numbers, but I love to count money that doesn't belong to me. So yes, it started when I would say around when I was like 7 years old. We have it so happened that my father, he said, "Well, there's three girls. There's three remaining girls in the family. So I'm 7 years old. My two other siblings, age 12 and 12 and 9. So he took us to to another city because we live in a small province. So for us, going to another city for a 7 day vacation, a 7 day summer break, it means so much to us. It meant the world to us. So each girl, he gave 50 pesos back in the Philippines. Each girl, he said, okay, here's 50 pesos for each one of you. Buy whatever you want, maybe some snacks or knickknacks or souvenirs or anything. But the world is yours. That's 50 pesos. Back then, it's too much. It's a lot of money. So my uh, older sibling, she pretty much spent all of it, her 50 pesos. The second one, she's more of a, I would say in Tagalog, she's more of a kuripot. So she only spent half of it. And then for me, when my dad did the auditing, he said, "Why is it that you have more money in the first place? You have more than what I gave you." And I told him, I said, "Well, you remember the places that we ate?
Mhm.
You would always leave money on the table, but you have a one rule in the house: don't leave any money on the table because that's not good. So I've been picking those up and save it for you. So I end up having more." And that's pretty much how everything started. It was more of like an experience, a joke, a family event. But over time, I end up, taking accountancy in college. Yeah, and I'm still doing what I do, and I guess I've been doing that with so much love, so much passion that sometimes I know that I do overstretch myself just to service
Mhm.
clients because they are family. To us, they meant family. They're just not. They're just not a client with a number. And one of the taglines that we have is beyond the numbers. Besides from being an accountant with a heartbeat, so it all came into a realization that you have to have passion on the things that you do for your clients because they are family.
Mhm. And I just wanted to go back a little bit. So, were you good at numbers when you were a child?
Um, I would say that I love to count numbers. So I'm pretty much really fast when it comes to math, the basic math, the addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And in fact, I was the first teacher, the first math teacher for my three girls. But other than that, I was a crazy kid. I mean, I would skip school in high school. I could barely pass my physics and the language and arts and everything else except for math.
And
Yeah,
so,
but
what made you decide to take accounting in college?
I would say it's more, yeah, it's more of uh, it's not really a dream. I would say I was forced into it because it was my mom who enrolled me to college, and right after high school, she said, "Okay, just take a week off, a week break, and when you come back, we'll enroll you to college." So I said, "Okay, I'm cool with that. I'm fine." So as soon as I came back from my short summer break, I was already enrolled at the university in a very small town in the Philippines, and there's no way out. So you just have to you take it
Just
in.
had to do.
Yeah, but I love it. I mean, I enjoyed it. In fact, I was crazy in high school. I barely passed my subjects in high school, but I came out with flying colors in college, and I saved my mom a lot of tuition money because because of my grades. I end up, having the full scholarship awarded to
That
me
is
by the
so
university.
awesome. That is so awesome. And I know that your experience as a child and in college kind of led you to what you are now, because you're very hardworking, and that just shows how deal with your clients. And I know for a fact that you have a very, very long bio. I mean, when I was writing your bio, I was trying to choose like specific milestones and highlights of your career, but there's just so much. And just to let everybody know, she was given several recognitions by the city of Los Angeles, and one of them came from Mayor Villarreal, right, Cecil? And can you talk a little bit more about that? And how are you able to meet all of these leaders, especially in within the city of Los Angeles? And what were the circumstances that made them give you such a recognition?
Well, Mick, if you are poor, I came to this country with nothing, just like a couple of $100 in my pocket, and I stay. I mean, I just share a bed with another lady, and I end up sleeping on the carpet or on the floor for like 6 months. So you will do things that you haven't done in your entire life. Me, not not doing, I would say, illegal stuff, but things that you just have to, be out there, be outspoken. You ask questions, and if they say no, it's okay. You just move on to the next one until they say yes, until you get that first yes. And that's how it starts. So I did a lot of volunteer with the city and some of the synagogues. I did some volunteer as well back then. And the racing at that time, I only have the twins. I mean, Kimberly wasn't there yet. So raising a family, still going back to school, and having a full-time job, and then doing all my communities service on the side. And that's how everything came into one place.
That is so awesome. And can you tell us a little bit about your professional background? Did you start as an accountant, or did you start as an admin? And all the way to your being an insured agent. So how did it all happen?
Yes. Well, I started with, as I said, I started here in the United States back in the 80s with really nothing in my pocket. So I started as an admin. I started not only an admin, but pretty much like from making coffee, putting out the trash, picking up the phones, setting up the appointments and everything else. But other than that, what I did is, because I love to ask questions. I'm a curious George type of person, and something that really, something that would caught my attention. I would ask for answers. I search for answers, and that's one thing that led me to move on and continue with my studies and take all kinds of courses on the side, and only have like a 3 4 hours sleep every single day for more than 20 years. And yeah, but it all pays off at the end. But again, as I said, if you put so much emotion to what you do, and you really love and enjoy what you're doing, everything else is just a consolation. The real fruit is when you see people, and when you see the smiles in their face, things that you have done for them, when you solve a certain problem. To me, it's like it's more than what they're paying us for our service.
That is so awesome. And I know that comes with all of these experiences, good or bad. And do you have any memorable, like the most memorable experiences that you can share with us?
Yes, of course. It's I would say when I got my green card. Let's put it that way. In United States back in the 80s, you need to have that green card. You want to move ahead fast, quick? Yes. So that day, as soon as I get that approval from the judge, to me, it's like the world is mine. I own this world. I own this piece of paper, and I gonna go places with this. So having traveled to over 30 countries in a matter of less than 10 years, and to me, it's like, okay, this is it. This is the life that I want, and I want to share the knowledge with the generations, with the next generations and generations to come.
Mm-hmm. And what would be your three tips before we go into details about your accounting services and business consulting services? What would be the tips, top three tips for our viewers if they want to get into accounting or the kind of profession that you have with business consulting? What would be your top three tips for everybody?
First, you have to be consistent because yeah, I mean, we can say that, oh yeah, I want to be like her, or I want to do this, but it only takes a month, and then you lost track, or you lost interest. So consistency, to me, it's more important than everything else. So I put consistency as my first priority, and then simplicity, because not only that you want to be consistent, but you want to make life simple and consistent. Those two has to go side by side. And then the third one, of course, we have to have that passion in life. That burning passion. Otherwise, it's hard to get to where you want it to be. So consistency, simplicity, and passion.
I've never heard those three things together, I mean, coming from someone. And you're actually the first one to say passion, simplicity, and consistency. And so, can you tell us a little bit more about what your services are with CMC Group?
Yes, pretty much. So we do. We provide full service accounting. We have in-house CPAs that would, will provide the service to our clients. So it comes from accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, tax services, and even audit representation. Should somebody comes in and have issues with the audit.
Mm-hmm.
So we have those. And then on the legal side, we have the legal team. They take care of the estate planning, just to make sure that all your financial documents are in proper order. And then we do work with the insurance services agencies as well, because sometimes they come in, they would propose a certain product, or offer a certain product to our existing clients, but it may be suitable, or sometimes it might not be suitable. So it's always nice to have somebody who also have a insurance background, an insurance analytics background, not on the sales, but on the analytics side. So we use our analytics skills to help our clients make the right decision for them. It has to be suitable, because the state of California is very strict about suitability. And I'm just trying to implore to all of our insurance agents out there, our insurance producers, that please make sure that when you offer something, it's something that has to be suitable to the client.
Mm-hmm. And can you explain a little bit more about so for those who are our viewers who want to find out more about accounting services versus tax preparation services, can you explain to us the difference between the two? Because when I first heard about accounting services, the first thing I could think of is tax preparation, right? Like what all of these um, online services and like mom and pop shops offer. But apparently those two things are completely different.
Yes, they are. Well, when you say accounting, it's to majority of the audience, it's one of the most boring subject in school because you're just dealing with debits and credits. You are dealing with the T accounts, with the balance sheet, or the financial statement. So, what it means when we say accounting, we're trying to quantify pretty much your entire life. I mean, okay, how much we have in the bank? What is it that you're spending on a monthly basis? Were you able to save something on the side in case of emergencies? And were you able to set aside some money for your retirement, for your long-term care, and stuff like that? So that's pretty much the function of accounting, and we can also pinpoint the I would say the ratio between the income as well as the spending ratio, because sometimes we do have who make 6 or 7 figures, but they also spend the same amount of money. Whatever comes in, it's pretty much goes out. So we sat down with them. We want to make sure that towards the end or towards the future, they have something for their retirement, for their legacy, or for a charitable cause, or perhaps for what we call as our signature service, which is tax-free retirement.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That is so awesome, and so that's something that a lot of our members in the SoCal Pinoy's Facebook group can benefit from, because you don't only offer tax preparation services, you offer accounting services, and you have legal services and a whole range of business consulting services as well. That is so awesome, and we do have raffle prizes, right? Are you ready?
Yay!
That is
I'm
so awesome. Are you ready, Cecil? Ready ka na ba for our raffle prizes? So if everyone's looking forward to the raffle prizes, hashtag CMC Group, and I'll put it right there on the ticker. So we have five. We have five, like not only three. You know, usually we have three or four, but this time we have five raffle prizes from our SoCal Pinoy's Facebook group vendors. And so that is, I'm like really excited. Are you excited,
I
Cecil?
am excited. And,
Awesome.
first and foremost, I would also like to thank all our sponsors, the food vendors who are so kind enough to share their blessings with our viewers tonight. So, whoever win, good luck and enjoy the food. They're really tasty and yummy.
Yes, and let me just try to figure this out. So, thank you so much to our raffle prize sponsors. And the first one is Arnold Luis from Señor Luis de Malabon. So he's giving away one selfie pistachio Sans Rival. That's a $28 value from Señor Luis de Malabon. Look at that. Oh my God. Are you excited? I mean, I'm excited. I wish I were in the host so I could join and just get a selfie for myself. But so that's the first raffle prize. And I just want to tell you all of our raffle prices before we draw for the raffle. And the second one is uh, one kimchi pasta for a $15 value from Trina Discaya of Trina's Table. And all of these vendors that we have tonight, they're all in Facebook or in Instagram. So you can go ahead and check out their social media on Facebook or Instagram. And their third one is one Order of Suman, which is a $15 value from Jessie Pamplona of Suman Yakap. And so I haven't tasted this one, but I heard it's really, really, really good. And a lot of people really like this Suman Yakap. And our fourth one is one gift bag of Achara and Gourmet Spanish Mackerel. That's a $15 value from Nikka Navarro of Tapsi House. And she's also on Facebook and Instagram. So you can go ahead and check her out there after this show. And the fifth one is actually from Cecil herself. It's one bag of Lapid Chicharon. That's a $20 value. And Cecil, can you tell us if all three flavors are included?
Yes, yes, all three flavors. You have the Mailaman, which is pretty much the pork belly, and you get the classic flavor, which is pretty much pork skin, but on the thicker side. And the vinegar flavor, you get 2 bags of vinegar flavor. This is really good on the road because you don't need to, you're not gonna mess up your car with the real vinegar sauce. I mean, it's already infused in the flavor, so it's very tasty and really good.
Yeah, so that's something that we can look forward to. I'm excited because all of our prices are so awesome. And so let's just give everybody about 10 more seconds because we do have a 10-second delay. So it's 8:31. We're right at the half an hour mark. But yeah, I'll give you until 8:33. So yeah, 2 minutes. So everybody who's just now tuning in, we do have a raffle, hashtag CMC Group right now if you want to be entered into the raffle. And like what we were just saying, we have 5 prizes. So go ahead and um, hashtag CMC Group. And I'll try to put everyone in. And so while we're doing that, Cecil, can you sing for us? I'm
Sing.
just kidding. I'm just,
I can
you're just like,
dance.
what? Yeah, I can just count numbers.
Oh,
I'm
just
just
kidding.
kidding. So
I
maybe
can
you can
only
tell,
count.
maybe you can tell us more about CMC Group and how you started with
Of course.
CMC Group while I'm putting everyone's names on our Wheel of Fortune.
All right. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, for actually, I also been getting a lot of phone calls, especially from our so-called Pinoy members. Why the name CMC? Does it mean it's Cecilia Chong? I said, oh no, no, no. CMC because we do the customization. Pretty much everything is customized. And M for management. We will be managing your portfolio, your financial documentations, and everything else. And C is for community because we always go back to the community. We always give back our time and our talent uh, to to anyone who's interested to learn accounting. Feel free to send me a private message. As long as you are serious, I'm willing to coach you.
Yeah, and so tell us more about because I'm really curious about your recognition from the city of LA. I mean, that's a big deal. Like who gets a recognition from the city of LA? Like,
Well, you just go there every day.
I
What
mean,
happened? Well, that was long, long time ago. What happened was, what I did is I would call really, literally back in the days, back in the, I don't know, 20, not really 20 years, but about 15, 16 years ago, I would call every
wow,
single
that's
day
a
just
lot of
to ask one question. So finally, everybody knew when I call, and nobody wants to pick up my phone. And when I came in for my appointment because I need something from the city, I need them to approve something. So finally, when I came in, they were all shocked that, oh, she's so tiny, she's only 5'1". We thought that she's like this, 5'11" or 6-footer lady who has a hammer and a saw or something. Because I would call every single day. I never gave up. I said, I'm not gonna give up. You got to give me that yes, because when I got that first yes, boom, that's the world to me. Yeah, so don't give up, ladies, or everyone, kabayan, kasokal. Do not give up. If there is something that you really truly want, as long as it's good, it's gonna help so many lives. Go for it. I'm not kidding because I'm a living proof.
Okay, that's we went over our time, so that's the end of our raffle. Like in terms of like entering your names. So let me just get everybody in our Wheel of Fortune. Hopefully, I don't forget everybody, like anyone. Yeah, so tell us a little bit more about your family life.
Yes, family life. I have three daughters, all girls. As much as we would love to have a boy, but I was so blessed to have three girls. The oldest daughter is a medical doctor in New Jersey. The second daughter is a PhD at the UCLA. And the third one, who's staying at home with us for now, she is a financial analyst for a Fortune 500 company and a graduate of UC Berkeley. So pretty much one foot is already towards retirement. So to me, I just love to share, the things that I'm so passionate about. And anyone who would like to follow my footsteps, feel free to send me a message as long as you're serious. I will be there for you.
And that is so awesome. And yeah, I just want to say, like, I know Kimberly might be watching, so go Bears. That's it.
Yes,
That's
yes,
all
she's
I wanted to
watching. She is watching, I'm sure.
Yeah, and so I'm just trying to get everyone in. Hopefully, I don't miss anybody, but this is it. So, yeah, hopefully I don't miss anyone. I can't see everybody. I'm just on the SoCal Pinoy. So whoever's watching in the SoCal Pinoy's Facebook group live stream will be entered because I can't see everyone. Um, okay. So, are you ready? Let's do this. Okay, everybody, drum roll. We need a drum roll. Hashtag drum roll.
Yay!
Okay, this is the first one. So the first prize is one Selfie Sans Rival. That's the pistachio Sans Rival, which is a $28 value from Arnold Luis of Señor Luis de Malabon. Okay, so here we go. Oh my gosh, Connie! Congratulations, Connie! You won the Selfie pistachio from um Arnold Luis, Senor Luis de Malabon. I always forget the name. SLM, Senor Luis de Malabon. Congratulations. And so whoever wins will not be considered for the next one. So if so the second prize is which one is it? The one kimchi pasta from Trina's table. That's Trina Discaya of Trina's table. That's a $15 value. And so let's do this. Okay, that's Geraldine Garcia Boldenaro. Congratulations. You won one kimchi pasta from Trina Discaya of Trina's table. And so everyone who wins, we're gonna put them in a group chat with all of our raffle sponsors so that you can talk to them about how you want to pick it up or if they'll deliver and whatnot. So our third prize is the Suman Yakap. That's a $15 value of Suman Yakap from Jessie Pamplona. So here we go. And our winner is Lizelle Frigiana. Congratulations. That's one order of Suman Yakap for a $15 value. And our next prize is one gift bag with Achara and Gourmet Spanish Mackerel from Nikka Navarro of Tapsi House. Right, Cecil?
Yes.
Okay, so here we go. Congratulations, Michelle Zacharias. You're the winner of one gift bag from Tapsi House. That's Nikka Navarro, and that's a $15 value. That gift bag has one achara and one gourmet Spanish mackerel. That is so awesome. Okay, and are you guys ready for a very last raffle prize? If you guys are ready, hashtag I want to win down below. So congratulations to our 4 winners. But we have one more, and that's the special raffle from Cecil Wong Chung herself. She's the accountant with a heartbeat from CMC Legacy Group, and she's giving away 1 bag of Lapid Chicharon with the may laman, vinegar, and classic flavors for the chicharon, and that's a $20 value. So hashtag I want to win. So I see some people hashtagging I want to win. Are you ready, Cecil? This is the
Yes, I'm
last
ready.
raffle. Okay, let's do this. Our winner is Dada Samson Urbistondo. Congratulations, you won 1 gift bag from Cecil Wong Chung, our accountant with a heartbeat from CMC Legacy Group, and she's giving away 1 gift bag with Lapid Chicharon, and it has all of the flavors that they offer. That's the classic, the vinegar flavor, and the may laman, which is the actual pork belly fried. Can you imagine? That is so cool. Yeah, so congratulations, and we'll put everyone, all of the winners, into a group chat. Yeah, and we can discuss like if you're picking up or if the vendor is delivering to you and whatnot. Yeah, so there we have it. That's our raffle. I mean, congratulations to all of the winners, and congratulations and thank you to Cecil Wong Chung, our accountant with a heartbeat, for coming up with a new
Oh, you
branding.
got your cup too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
See,
So
I got
this is
one.
their new branding, like on it's gonna be on their marketing collateral, and hopefully there's
Yes.
more merch coming up. And so that's what it looks like. It's their official logo on one side, and their graphic with the heart on the other side. It says accountant with a heartbeat.
With a heart.
And yeah, so she's certainly proven that she's the accountant with a heartbeat because she's helped a lot of our SoCal Pinoy's Facebook group members, and she's very present in a lot of our lives. So thank you so much, Cecil Wong Chung, and you definitely exude and exemplify what it means to be an accountant with a heartbeat. And do you have anything to tell our viewers?
Yes, before we go, just a quick reminder that tax season is here. It's with us. It's in us right now. So please put your tax documents or tax paperwork in order. So at least the earlier that you submit your tax returns, the faster that you get your refund and less trouble with the government.
Okay, and if you have any questions, Cecil's CMC Legacy Group has a Facebook page, and you can also message her directly on Facebook Messenger. And we do have some more things coming up this week, right, Cecil? And we do
Yes,
have something coming up on February. We'll have another Chat with Nick session with Cecil Wong Chung as the tax season gets up and running. Because tax season is starting in a week, right?
right.
Yeah, and so as we're gearing up for the heaviest season of all accountants, yeah, we're gonna have another session with Cecil, and don't forget, this Thursday we do have the I Dream podcast. That's happening on Thursday at 8 o'clock p.m. and we'll have our songwriter. So we apparently have a number of songwriters in the SoCal Pinoy's Facebook group, and a bunch of them are going to be in our show to talk about their experiences and what it's like to be a songwriter and all of that good stuff. And also on Friday, we're going to have our very first jam sessions. So we have some really cool performers, musicians, vocalists who are going to perform for all of us on Friday. So watch out for that. Those two shows are happening every single week. And we are looking for sponsors and advertisers for those two shows. And so if you want more exposure for your brand, if you want more brand awareness, if you want to tell us your story, if you want more people to hear about you and your story and your business, yeah, just go ahead and message me directly. We can get that going for you. And so once again, this is Nick Diaz. Happy New Year. This is our first or second Chat with Nick show for the year. But yeah, Happy New Year, and I'll see you on Thursday with the I Dream Live 91.5 podcast. And thank you so much, Cecil Wong Chung, our accountant with a heartbeat from CMC Legacy Group. Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon, everyone.
See you, everyone. Thank you. Good night. Thank you,
Good
Mick.
night.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Good night.
Bye.